What's going on, family? Welcome to the ALOT at Times podcast. I'm the host, dlouthetruth.
Safe flight.
J-Hawk.
Tech.
And this is the ALOT at Times podcast, man. How everybody feeling tonight?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. How y'all doing?
I'm feeling real good, dog. You know what I'm saying? It could be the green tea that I had after work. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
Ari Kelly cigar, man. Where you get that from, man?
Uh-oh.
And now it's way smaller than what he had.
Nah, man. I had to get that green tea.
I want a cookie.
What's up, man? How everybody week been so far?
Yeah, bro.
Pretty good. It was an easy week.
Pretty solid week, yeah.
I think every week is cool when you do what you want to do and what you're supposed to do. You know, it's a good week.
I feel like we had a pretty productive week this week, man. You know what I'm saying? Dropped some music, dropped a little bit of content. You know what I'm saying? Talked about that last episode. Got some good reception on it. Oh yeah, man. Seemed like people really liking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting the phone calls. Like, actually somebody from my mama church text me like, "I see you, man, doing your thing again." That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? He was like,
the ones you don't expect that be checking on you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? He like, damn, he tapped in. Damn, that's what's up. My big dog Harold. And he was like, hey, I'm trying to get in the next video. I'm like, all right, for sure. So I like literally in my mind was trying to figure out like, would it be a good little thing for him to be, you know what I'm saying, in the next video, just because I don't know, that kind of stuff. I really be wanting to like, you know, I think people say stuff and they don't think you'll do it. And I really be wanting to do that kind of stuff. You know, somebody like, hey, man, hit me next time you go hiking. Even if it's like 6 months later, I just hit them like, hey, we about to go hiking. And, you know, they'd be surprised I kept.
It's funny you say that. Two dudes hit me up today because I posted the videos on Instagram.
I saw you. I said, Hawk, he kind of.
Huh?
I said, he got the nature bug.
Yeah, I need to go back off and hit me up when you go. Can I get out there with you?
Yeah.
It's always, of course you can go.
And then you hit him up that day and it's like, no answer. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. I ain't gonna lie, I logged back into my dlout Vision page today and just looking at all my like pictures and stuff. I was just like, man, I gotta start getting back on there more. Cause that page was like strictly just like outdoor stuff, kind of show a different perspective, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, another big thing happened this week, man. The Davante Adams trade actually happened. You know what I'm saying? Raiders got a third round conditional pick. Third round conditional pick that could be a second round.
Based on Chase performance.
Right. I'll start off with we start from the top to the bottom, man. How you feel about it, Bird, man? Be the last time we talk about
play for the Raiders. Adios.
How you feel about the trade though?
I feel the Raiders should have got a second, not a third round, with the possibility of a second, but it is what it is. But I know they freed up a lot of cap space, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Davante is 33. He's a year. No, he was born 92. He's 32.
Maybe that's why if they didn't give him a second. It's because he was under 20, 30. He probably could have got a second.
Yeah, how much time do you really got left on those wheels? How much tread you got left? So we're gonna find out this week when we see Aaron Rodgers link up with his bestie
Sunday night. Take, how you feel about it? How you feel about the trade?
I feel like on paper it made perfect sense. Like, you know what I'm saying, they absorbed all the contract and we got a pick. Like Davante was probably like 70, probably like 60, 65, 75 more mil on the table. So it's like they took a lot of the change that was on the table and we got a pick. So I'm cool with it in the aspect of that, but it's just like what we gonna do with it. You know, it's yet to be seen. I think Mark Davis got a new kind of step he's trying to do with the Raiders because he won he's won championships with his WNBA team. So you know, we're gonna see. But I mean,
we got a lot of money to play with.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
Tech, I know you're not a Raiders fan. What you think about the trade?
I ain't got really much thoughts, man, to be honest.
I feel you. You know, I feel like, man,
attention to my whack ass team, man.
But the Eagles, man, y'all not. I mean, I don't know what's going on in Philly. What's going on in Philly?
I don't know, man. They soft, man. When they tackling, They ain't getting no points in the first quarter. They ain't scoring in the first quarter.
Yeah.
I don't know. Bad decision making by the coach. It's a
Yeah.
lot. But you know, we've got a winning record, so I can't complain too much.
Man,
Y'all 3-3 or some shit?
Huh?
What's your record?
We 3-2.
3-2. Y'all had a bye week already.
Yeah. Had an early bye.
Yeah. Man, I feel like you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I really don't have no feelings about it. I think we all was kind of right. We all kind of like contributed to like what we thought was gonna happen. We all kind of was right about one thing and maybe been a little bit off. I think, like I said, I knew he was going to the Jets. Some told me that you know they was gonna make that deal happen. My enemies never, especially once I seen Robert Saleh once he got fired. I think I was telling Cuzzo, like I feel like the Jets was gonna do everything in their power to like, you know, try to win with Aaron Rodgers while they still got him because they invested in him. And man, they ain't had a good quarterback in a long time. So I think they feel like, you know, this is the Tom Brady of today. Man, let's try to give him some, you know, especially with Brady winning the snow. I'm saying like in the NFL, like the vet. He's like the last of that era. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like the last. He's like
you got Stafford still.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, you know, I'm saying like you're right. And you know, like I said,
Kirk Cousins just threw
Kirk Cousins. I'm about to say Kirk Cousins like the little brother of that class. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
he's a little younger, but
he you know, I was just saying like, you know.
Happened.
Oh, good.
Aaron Rodgers put Solid, whatever his fucking name is, into the office.
Yeah.
And gave him his walking papers. Coach Rodgers fired his ass. That's what happened.
I felt like it's kind of like I think we seen it with Flacco, we seen it with Peyton Manning. You even seen it with Tom, where like you got guys that's like on a last leg and you want them to go out as one of the greatest of all times. You know, Aaron Rodgers looking kind of sad over there in New York. And I think that, like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't
At
know
the end
what
of
the
the day,
Jets is doing though, because they traded for Hassan Reddick. And
yeah.
They didn't even pay that man.
Well, he ain't showed up.
Yeah.
Well, they knew he wanted the contract.
Yeah.
When they traded for him.
Yeah.
Usually when you do something like that, you already got a contract worked out before you traded for the guy.
Yeah. Well, the last thing I seen was he
firing the coach.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I kind of feel like I feel good for Devontae with his boy.
Yeah.
I don't see what they gonna do. I don't. They look dysfunctional, man.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. The Jets are dysfunctional. I was saying that you left one dysfunctional organization to go to the next.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Well, I mean,
I feel like
your boy though, you know, have fun.
I feel like it was more so about, like I told you, it's just kind of like, you know, it's just kind of like the fairy tale. You know what I'm saying? I think they kind of just bought into that more. You know, he gonna catch some touchdown passes. You know, the crowd gonna go crazy. You know, the Jets fans will be excited to have something. Their defense not that bad. You know, at the end of the day, I think that they gonna win some games. And
they got two really good receivers.
I mean,
decent running back.
My thing is like this. I just feel like this year's. I don't know. You ain't never seen somebody fire their head coach and win a Super Bowl. I ain't never heard of it. You seen it?
I seen teams fire their head coach and win games. We did it. You know what I'm saying? A couple times.
Win some games.
Nah, because the Raiders.
But he's saying is you not about to be in the playoffs.
Nah.
Making a run for it.
My thing is
that's what I mean. I think we all kind of agree on that. Because like I said, at the end of the day,
I follow the NBA more than the NFL. But I'm just saying, like, it's certain and I'm not saying like this against the Raiders because I'm rooting for it. That's what I was gonna ask y'all this. How y'all feel about Pierce? How he's been coaching this year? Because I just feel like, man, when you win games at the end of the season, winning games at the end of the season doesn't to me count as much as winning games in the beginning.
Y'all hear those puppies?
Because I feel like sometimes teams.
I'm about to put them up.
All right.
I feel like sometimes when you win games at the end of the season, some teams are already throwing in the white flag. Some teams are trying to tank. Some teams already. We have a nice little end season, like end of season closeout run. It could be fool's gold.
Yeah.
No, I feel you. Like definitely those early wins, they definitely give you a good forecast or a good trajectory of what the season will come. But you know what I mean? For what AP, like when it comes to him as a coach, I mean he only gonna be able to do what he got. Like it's like he got certain cards that were dealt with him before he took the position. He's kind of taking it in a very difficult time. So, like, do I expect, like, the most out of him? I mean, I expect him to give him his most, to be a player coach, talk to the people who speak on that kind of level. But those are kind of where my expectations are with him when it comes to this head coaching position. Everything else is luxury. So I think he's speaking the good language, but it's just like it's a lot going on to even hear what he's saying.
Yeah, I'm a big sports guy. I be thinking. I be on my sports philosophy tip sometimes. And I just feel like this. It's always a combination of you as your individual, and as an individual, but then your circumstances in the organization. Like as a player, it could be when you got drafted, what kind of contract you got, what coach like you, don't like you. And that can affect your long-term success.
For real.
But I just feel like, man, when I look at guys that win regardless or are successful regardless, I think you got to kind of have that any means mindset mentality. Like say if you
I get what you're saying.
And I just feel like, man, with I can understand his situation as a coach. When you a brand new coach, you kind of, I wouldn't say like he was handed the job, but you kind of, he's working behind the 8 ball as far as like reputation. He had no head coach reputation coming in. He don't got no pull or clout in the organization.
Who you talking about, Antonio?
Yeah, Antonio. Like when it comes to dealing with personnel issues, like certain coaches, they got personnel say, like, man, get this.
They get the manager position. Yeah.
Like, yo, get this dude off my team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got way more control. So I just feel like I feel for him. But as a coach and just as a player, when it's your name on the line and it's your name on that record, I just feel like you gotta get to a certain point where you gotta just like fuck that. Like, fuck the politics. Fuck whatever it is. I'm gonna do what's best for the team and for me to win, like just to win,
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel it got to be like that as a player too. Sometimes you got to deal with the coaching. Like, yo, the coach putting me in bad positions to play. But as a player, you got like sometimes you like, man, fuck that. I'm gonna play how I want to play. I'm gonna play that style that's best suit me. Yeah. And I feel like the top guys. I know they got that cachet to do it because they the top guys. But you're not gonna do that to Tom Brady. And make him play a style he don't want to play.
That's true.
Now maybe that's similar to why Aaron Rodgers got him out. To your point, because you're not about to do that to Aaron Rodgers either.
I think with Robert Saleh, he don't really have I think he doesn't really have like a formula. Like he just seemed like a guy that was just coaching a bunch of guys. Like there's nothing really about him to me, from what I've seen over the course of the years. Like what is he known for? Like, is he a defensive?
He's a defensive coordinator. He's a defensive coach. And one thing's for sure, the Jets side, his side of the ball is
the defense look good. Yeah,
he did. That ain't his problem.
Yeah, that's why I said like I said, I didn't know what he was known for.
Put it this way: Andy Reid's offensive minded coach, and the Chiefs' offense is always on point.
They defense good too, though.
Defensive minded coach, defense is always on point.
Got a great
Some coaches is, they have a side of the ball their expertise is in, and typically your side of the ball should always do their job if that's what your niche is.
All right, so I got a couple questions.
Shoot.
So I got a couple questions on that, so we don't get too stuck on the Devontae situation.
All right.
Just quick questions. Do you think so with him going to the Jets? Do you think he's going to the Jets just to kind of like get his stats up and just have some fun, or do you think he's really trying to win and like this was them trying to chase a championship?
I think he don't seem like a player that take no days off. Like if I'm gonna be real about an individual, so I think anytime he lays him up, he's trying to win the game. So it's all circumstantial how the team is really doing to me. Like
but given like the Jets like current status as a team, you hear a lot of people been saying like you left one losing team to go to another losing team to just continue to lose. Like, do you think he was conscious and aware of that? Or do you think he was like, man, I'm going to New York, we about to turn this thing around?
It's all about the circumstances. I don't think it's about like, oh, like I'm Devontae Adams. I'm in love with the brand of the New York Jets. It's just like the circumstances is good for him. He got his boy there. His boys are Hall of Fame and like super Hall of Fame. Gonna put it on their numbers. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's like the circumstances that he felt that probably were in Oakland probably weren't. I mean, in Las Vegas probably weren't what he. If he could negotiate, he probably wouldn't have wanted like that.
I would say this though. Like I'll say this. So when it comes to as a wide receiver, man, you very dependent on a quarterback play, and you only got so much time in your career. So even if he just wanted to leave just so he could get numbers, I ain't mad at it. Like he tail end of his career.
Yeah.
Think about Hall of Fame or whatever he's trying to do.
Yeah.
And sitting up there getting, I don't know, 40 yards a game or whatever, no touchdowns.
Yeah.
Career going, and he's like, let me get up out of here and go to a situation where I know I thrive. I'm just saying, going back to Aaron Rodgers, it's a tried and true formula. Just from an individual success standpoint.
So what you pretty much saying is you think he went back just for the stats, like to go
I'm
on.
I'm not saying it's for the stats, but I'm just
not
saying,
just for the stats, but like he could get the ball.
That reason alone is
for
enough
sure.
reason. It's not even about getting the ball. It's just like but it's like I'm sure he's the number one receiver with the Raiders. But it's like, but it's still like if you don't like the routes they got you running, you don't like you don't got no belief in the quarterback. So it's just like I'm out of here.
Yeah. Okay, so look, I'm gonna piggyback on that with another question that I had that I wrote down. All right, whoever answered whatever order. How do you view players who leave teams because they aren't happy?
I think it's cool. It's your life. It's your career.
It ain't nothing wrong with it.
At the end of the day, it's you gotta, drive your career whichever way you feel it need to go. You can't mad at the person doing what's best for them.
That's a balance.
It's a team sport, but the team, I ain't gonna say the team because the team might have your best interest, but like the ownership and the coaches might not be going in the direction you feel is best for your career. So screw them owners and coaches sometimes. You gotta do what's best for you.
Yeah, especially in like certain situations, say like football, you don't have as much power or leverage to do that. Like in basketball, they can put I want to go to another team. Boop, you on another team like real quick. Like football, it's only the selected few that can do it, and it's like they saying, like it all depends on the time of your career and like what you want to withstand or what you want to go through. So I can't be too mad at it. It's just it's my team, so I'm mad at this situation.
You know what, dog? I'm always like in favor of like the tough it out, figure it out type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just kind of like, that's what makes sports beautiful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Actually competing and like growing and then like succeeding. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if you somebody who could just skate around to a team that's good or go pick, you know what I'm saying, this guy and put that guy with this guy and all that, and then you win. It's just kind of like playing pickup basketball at the gym and like all the tall niggas. Let's say it's 5 tall niggas and 5 short niggas, and then all the tall niggas on the same team. It's just kind of like it's just not as exciting. But this ain't that situation. Obviously, I just kind of feel like, let it make sense. Like I said, I'm not saying I agree with the people who said, him going to the Jets is you leaving one losing team going to another losing team. I can honestly see that helping the Jets out a lot and helping Aaron Rodgers out a lot. But like Aaron Rodgers,
a lot of close games.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I can see that
over the hump to win.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that help. I can see that helping them a lot. I think a couple of things that we got to factor in is like, they do got to kind of like pick back up where they left off. You know what I'm saying? It's been 3 years since they played together in a real game, not like playing catch in the backyard with each other. And then not even that. It's like he got to learn a new offense. You know, I mean, he gonna just run routes, whatever do he gonna do.
New offense.
Okay.
It's familiarity there.
Because they got their coordinator from Green Bay too.
He got everything he needs. What I look at, me back on the damn Jets. Is we didn't see this how many years in Green Bay?
Yeah.
What's going to be
together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many AFC championships Rodgers go to?
He
He went to like 4 or something.
NFC. Sorry, NFC. Yeah, he's an AFC now. It's the same two people.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the same recipe.
But they
never
got
lose again. Like
yeah.
as great as Aaron Rodgers is,
Yeah.
he been in one Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And he had Tay Adams for a long time.
I think
he never got over the hump.
He won one,
And
lost
this team, what'd you say?
I think didn't he go to 2? He won 1, lost 1. I think
He didn't go to 2 Super Bowls.
He only been to 1.
Yeah, he went to 1. And
yeah, I feel just like J-Hawk, but I can't say
and I'm like,
J-Hawk ran like a 4-3.
Brady
I don't do that.
And Tom, I mean, Brady and Rodgers is. Brady got this Christ-like thing when he walk into a building and he make everybody fucking better. I don't think Aaron walk into a building to make everybody better.
Yeah, I
don't feel like that. And I love Aaron Rodgers.
I think that's a.
He just real cold. He just kind of like, I don't care about y'all niggas. Like it seemed like he give that off. Like he just threw Mike Williams under the bus. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like,
that's
damn,
right.
dog. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like he literally just this past week was like, yo, he supposed to be on the red line. I threw it, he wasn't there. You know, it's his fault pretty much. Like
Aaron Rodgers, he an unconventional dude. Like I feel like he's just gonna say how he feel, but I do think
I ain't gonna lie.
Aaron Rodgers that way too.
I do think like
give me mad weirdo vibes, bro. He a weirdo.
and I feel like that's the nice way to say unconventional. Like he like you know what I mean. Like he definitely gonna say how he feel, and it's like I feel like when it is quarterbacks are saying the cliche statements, I feel like okay, this is what a leader's supposed to do, and it's like.
Yeah,
I don't really see leadership with Aaron Rodgers. I just think he's just he a dog. Like I ain't gonna front. He a dog.
I think the reason why you say the cliche statements so you can keep things behind closed doors.
Yeah, not for sure. That's and
it's
the cliches are. My bad.
So you supposed to have that uniform front, you know. But you can talk your shit after, you know, when the cameras is gone.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Let's shift gears a little bit. There's a couple of more trades that happened. One that I think is gonna be good for my fantasy for sure because I got Josh Allen. Man, how y'all feel about Amari Cooper going to Buffalo?
Hey,
that's gonna help. That's gonna help my fantasy out.
Now you gotta catch when it's cold.
He still Amari Cooper still make plays, bro. He better than what they got over there right now. They got nothing.
I think he leads the league in drops right now too again.
Yeah, but Alden Brown. I know they been hating on Deshaun.
You know what I'm gonna say about Amari Cooper?
They all been dropping passes.
You know what I'm gonna say about Amari Cooper? You know what I'm gonna say about Amari Cooper?
What's that? What you gonna say?
Once upon a time, Amari Cooper played for the Raiders,
and he was a dog.
Hold on. And all of a sudden, when he wasn't happy, he started dropping passes, and he got traded. And then he went to Dallas. First game, I think that motherfucker scored 3 touchdowns. First game. Stupid. One thing about Amari Cooper is when that motherfucker get mad, he stopped playing. He just be like, fuck it, I don't even care. And it's just like, he raw. You got to give it to him. He can play. He can play some football.
He a dog.
And he going to go over there to Buffalo. And Josh Allen going to get to be Josh Allen again. Because right now, it's the Buffalo Josh Allens. And it's just not working out. It's just not working out.
You know what's cool about Josh Allen this year? Unlike any other year? He ain't throwing picks.
Yeah, he playing smart.
Yeah,
he playing smart. He ain't throwing picks.
He going down. He ain't trying to struggle it and try to make something out of that.
Always be up there that leaders interception.
I think that's a good trade for them.
I do too.
It's been looking cool. They just.
But so who did so go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I think it's gonna be just regular program from him. It's just the offense gonna just operate on a higher octave. Like he already like spread it out to a bunch of people. He really don't just focus on like 1 or 2 receivers. So Amari gonna eat. He gonna get the stats, but like you're saying, it's just gonna be a Josh Allen show.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nah, he do his thing.
I think that's the only other trade that happened this past week, huh?
Yeah, big ones.
Yeah, the deadline is over. Yeah, no, the deadline is over. November 5th.
Is that week 8?
I'm not exactly sure, but I'm curious to see like what other moving pieces happen. I kind of like the NFL trade, like when the trades talks start happening and stuff, and teams start, you know what I'm saying, kind of like you start hearing all of the different like, hey, yo, this guy might go here, this guy might go there, because sometimes trades are like, whoa, and then sometimes they like, yeah, we kind of saw that coming. So You know what I'm saying? Let's get into some of the picks real quick before we shift gears. Cuzzo took the liberty to send me the schedule this week. I was actually looking it up when he sent it to me. But y'all know how this go, man. We fire off and you know what I'm saying, we go from there. This week we got New England and Jacksonville, and I know they playing overseas. Who y'all got?
Dang, I'm gonna go. Dang, New England. I don't know why.
You just got no faith in Jacksonville, huh?
No, I do got faith in. I've been picking them for the past like 2 weeks.
Man, I'll Drake May first start, right?
Yeah, he gonna go crazy, huh?
I got Jacksonville.
Tough.
New England.
I got Jacksonville in like a dramatic victory, like a last minute interception touchdown or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how Jacksonville win a lot of their games, believe it or not. It's like last minute plays and all that. It's a bird game, man. We got the Seattle Seahawks versus the Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta.
I'm gonna go
ATL,
Atlanta.
baby.
Atlanta.
Take that shit to the trap.
I'm going
Atlanta.
Kirk Cousins talking about the trap. That's what Hawk referencing. Kirk Cousins was like, yeah, like a player once told me, you walk in the trap,
man, I'm
make it your trap.
I'm gonna go Hawks. I'm gonna go contrary.
Okay.
Little.
That's a tougher matchup than just saying just going.
Hawks got defense, man.
I meant the Falcons.
We got okay.
No, you good.
Okay. We got Tennessee at Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Let's go, Josh. Buffalo. That's our favorite quarterback.
Yeah.
We got Cincinnati at Cleveland.
Cincinnati,
you gotta win that.
Cincy. Nick Chubb. He not back, but he almost back, so he gonna be.
I don't know, bro. You know what? Cincinnati been struggling too this year.
They barely losing.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, how I wonder how Joe Burrow is gonna hold up against Miles
Cleveland got the worst offense in the league, bro. They're not.
Josh put up numbers. Him and Jamar be putting them numbers.
Yeah,
so they gonna score.
I'm still Browns, but you going Cincinnati? Okay.
It's gonna be a good game right here. We got Houston Texans playing at Green Bay.
Houston Texans.
Green Bay, Lambeau.
I'm going with the Texans too. I just like CJ Stroud a lot.
I love CJ Stroud.
I think
I like whatever he's doing in Houston way more.
I like their coach, man. You know, I like DeMeco Ryans too. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he you know what I'm saying? Just part of a winning formula. Turn the Texans around in literally one season with a rookie quarterback. Like, really is responsible for that San Francisco defense too. You know what I'm saying? Want to be honest, like, DeMeco Ryans like that for real. Miami playing against the Colts in Indianapolis. Yeah, man, that's not even a game I don't care to watch. I'm gonna just go with the Colts, bro.
I'm gonna say Colts.
Tua not back, huh?
Nah.
Colts.
So yeah, I might have to go with the Colts. As soon as Tua go back, he going crazy though.
This next one exciting. We got Detroit Lions against Minnesota in Minnesota.
Yeah,
Minnesota
I gotta stay.
I'm going with the Lions.
I gotta say Minnesota.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
I'm gonna go Minnesota. I don't
want to think about
Minnesota.
I'm going Detroit.
Lions. I think that's.
I'm gonna pick the Lions a lot of times.
I'm gonna watch that one most definitely.
I want the Lions to win, but I feel like Minnesota defense is so good.
Yeah, they defense.
People predicting the Lions to go to the Super Bowl this year.
Who they defensive coordinator?
You know what's crazy? I wouldn't be mad if they went.
Yeah, Brian Flores.
That'd be good for football.
Yeah,
Brian Flores.
That was when they was hating on NFL.
Yeah, he got fired. He got fired up out of Miami. He sued the NFL. Now he over there balling with.
I'm happy for him. Don't do his thing, bro.
Yeah. We got the Philadelphia Eagles playing at New York against the Giants.
I got
Saquon about to score 4 times.
Nah. They offense, man.
Wait, you stay at New York Jets?
No, they playing Giants in New York. Saquon homecoming game.
No, never mind. No.
It's Saquon homecoming game. He about to go crazy. He's scoring 2 touchdowns at least.
Yeah, I can see 2 touchdowns. I don't see.
Bro, they should do. This should be their game that like This should be the game that
I think Saquon about to go off.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm saying 2 touchdowns for 100 and 100 yards. That's a good.
Nah, 2
he gonna get more than
100 yards.
He gonna get more than 100 all-purpose yards. He gonna have like he about to go nuts on this team.
Man, it's my
they have nobody in New York. Well, they do. They got
offense is so
they got the Giants. The Giants. They got what's his name? Malik Neighbors right now. He balling.
Malik Neighbors.
They got Kevin Thibodeau on defense. That boy, LA.
Who's their quarterback?
Daniel
Jones. He's still there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he was done. I don't know.
Nah,
they just quiet over there.
This is prove it year.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
How long? I could have sworn they had some of them already.
Yeah, I'm about to say like, wait.
I'm just going by what they said in that.
That's your conference though. You've been watching them more than
I'm just going by what they said in the Hard Knocks.
The best team in that conference is the Redskins.
It really is. I got them on my fantasy squad. I got Jaden Daniels.
The Commanders.
That's crazy. When you're born in a certain era, it's the Redskins.
Yeah. Might get demonetized for that. No,
the Commanders.
Yeah. We got the LA Classic, man. You already know what it is. Raiders against the LA Rams in LA.
Raiders.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders. All the controversy aside, I feel Raiders.
Raiders and the Rams.
Oh, I got Rams, man. Shout out to y'all though, man.
Nah, I ain't mad.
I ain't mad at you. You ain't gonna hear me go against the squad. We got the Carolina Panthers playing against the Washington Redskins Commanders in Washington.
I got the commies.
Commanders.
No, they just this came off a tough one. I'm gonna randomly go with the Panthers.
I'm going with the Commanders. I don't know what's going on over there in Carolina. They looking like us. Right now we playing for we battling for the first overall pick right now. You know what I'm saying?
Who y'all want? Y'all want Shador?
I don't know. I wouldn't mind Shador, but I don't know if he man, look, people gonna get mad, whatever. Say what you want. I don't know if Shador just yet is like first round. Like I know he got the name, he doing his thing. Like, I
don't really watch him, so I'm just talking.
I don't know if I watch him. I don't know if Shador is the guy for the Raiders. That's all I'm saying. Like, I wish the Raiders had a mobile quarterback, somebody who could create like on a run. Yeah, I'll take him too.
I give him a shot.
I'll take him too, but I just don't know if he's the guy for us. I mean, we ain't got a guy, so he could be the guy for us.
Y'all need
we don't even got a guy.
Brady, the minority owner.
Yeah, we might mess around and get him because of that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not, like I said, I ain't taking a shot at my man. I'm just saying at the end of the day, like,
man, I see some.
I don't think the draft boards is like.
I want anybody that want to be there. That's
I'm just saying I don't think the draft boards is like Shador on everybody's list right now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
For what the market is, he there. He definitely like. Just for what the people talking, like, and just kind of
one of the top
and kind of what the talent is in the NCAA right now.
I'm saying, like, does he come to an NFL team and like Caleb Williams that team? Does he come to the team? And,
I'll give him a shot though. Like over, like I ain't gonna say over AOC or over Gardner Minshew, but it's like definitely with them guys. Let him compete for the spot and see if he get the one.
Do you think that Shador will come in the league and be okay with like sitting behind somebody? You think they're gonna allow that?
I think it's out of his hands.
I think every quarterback should have the opportunity to sit behind somebody for a year or two.
I like that too.
I agree with that.
But I'm just saying, like, ain't no team drafting
ease into the league.
I like that too, but ain't nobody drafting the quarterback in the first round. Not expecting him to get on the field.
But it's like this. Like
Aaron Rodgers is drafted in the first round.
Even to tie back to
how was they treating Brett Favre at that time? Like, was they kind of like
played for like 3 years and then he bounced.
I'm saying, like, we know the Packers do that because they drafted Jordan Love in the first round and he sat behind Aaron Rodgers for like 3 years. That's
Tom
like
Brady talked about this on a little podcast. Like, the NFL, the problem with it now is they taking quarterbacks that's young and not prepared and throwing them into the fire.
Man, these guys like 25 now.
I agree with that because I feel like
these guys like 25 now though.
I feel like you need to have that semblance with the whole team, and you got to see that perspective from the sideline. Is like if the quarterback is somewhat like a coach on the field, he got to see all the moving parts and not just from his own eyes and his own perspective. So he got to learn that position, like learn the position, learn the offense, learn the situation, learn the personnel. Like, it's a lot of things to learn. I feel like if you come up under somebody, it's And because it's a big responsibility, I feel like it's important for the quarterback. And they
to your point, Hawk, I'm definitely for like quarterback development. I think like the quarterback position is made to be it is important, but I'm saying like, quarterbacks get paid the most. They build the teams around them. They the ones who on the front of the flag or the stadium and all of that. We know what a quarterback is. That's the captain of the boat, the brand, right? I was just saying like, at the end of the day, like I don't know if Shador is expecting to sit behind somebody, and I don't know if they're gonna make him.
I would agree, but if you want to be smart, you would develop him a little more before you throw him in the fire and crush his career. Because you see
but see. So look, my thing is this. To that point, right? When I said when I was like, I don't think he's at the top of draft boards, right? That's kind of what I'm saying. Like, I feel like he could develop more too. I know he's entering into the draft.
Quarterback.
Yeah, okay, but I'm just saying, like him in particular, I feel like he could. Yeah, I wouldn't want him to come to the Raiders I wouldn't want him to come to the Raiders with our current condition, and like, cause he's gonna start, and it's just kind of like, man, it just ain't a good look for him, cause it ain't like Caleb Williams, mobile, great on the run, throw all over the field. To me, like create play, like what I'm saying.
After Tech, I got a question. Go ahead.
Same thing with Jaden Daniels. Like Jaden Daniels,
I don't know. I just
crazy athletic, doing he running touchdowns and shit. He looking like Lamar Jackson in his rookie year. Like, you know what I'm saying. I think C.J. Stroud, when he came to the Texans, they had an okay line. You know what I'm saying. He's a good quarterback. You know what I'm saying, and great coaches. You know what I'm saying. We got a young Antonio Pierce head coaching right now. We don't know if Antonio will still be there after the season. I'm just being realistic as a Raiders fan. It's like we seen this over and over again. So we just go out and like, and it's just like, you bringing one piece to a fucked up puzzle. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like off-season acquisitions. You know what I'm saying? And kind of like, I don't know, man. Like the Raiders, man, we got a lot of problems on our hands. I'm not.
So this is what I'll say though, as far
as getting Shador don't excite me that much. Like,
we don't pick. Don't forget.
It shouldn't. You gotta prove it.
It
ain't even about him. It's about the Raiders' current condition. Like,
if he want to be there, if he want to be there, he's the top talent. And for that pick that we got, bro, like I want him. Like, man,
I'll take Travis, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll take Travis as well too. But it's like,
it's
the same situation, though.
No, it ain't.
No, it is.
No, it ain't. You got Travis gonna go to the league and gonna start. He gonna play corner. And he gonna do his thing. Right out the gate, bro.
But people like this, as a quarterback, you see opportunity in some of these lower like ranked teams. Like the Raiders is definitely an opportunity for a young quarterback to get there. It's just, just need the development. Like I don't think these young quarterbacks that's the top pick. Looking at the Raiders, it's like, oh, I don't want to go there. Like it's
hell no, like it's opportunity because we don't got a quarterback. Most of these teams got quarterbacks. Exactly.
It's opportunity, and it's a brand with swagger. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
I'm just saying, I feel like it's an opportunity as a career too. Like I said, you in Vegas, you at a place that needed a quarterback. You got a place that got a great fan base. I think you want to go there. I think you would want to be there and want to succeed. But I'm just saying, I think y'all gotta.
It's a lot.
I think you gotta lean on that Tom Brady.
You can say the same about Miami.
You gotta lean on that Tom Brady pickup more. I know he's just as an owner, he's a minority owner, but you can't tell me he don't got the formula of what you need to win, what a winning organization look like, what kind of mentality you need to see.
I think it's a few teams.
That's all we need him for.
I think it's a few teams that Shador will look good on.
So my thing is this, like,
it'd be a good fit for.
I'm just saying, I think Shador would be cool, given everything you said about the Raiders. If they do clean house, get a new coach, if they bring in Shador and they got a new coach and they got a new mentality on how they got a plan moving forward with how they want to run things, I think that would be cool for y'all.
We don't need a new coach.
We're not getting a new coach.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying you saying all the things you worried about. I'm just saying if you feel like you got a franchise QB, you got a way you want to play around them, you got a vision for them. I'm just saying, I think it could work out if you pick him up.
I think us having Tom Brady actually gonna help us a lot. If he actually becomes a hands-on guy with the team like that. You know what I'm saying? If he decide he want to just give free mentorship to our quarterbacks, Absolutely. Like,
I
you know
don't
what I'm
think it's
saying?
about
Like,
mentorship.
I think it's influence.
I'm not
like,
saying
that's what I'm
it's
saying.
about-
Influence Big Bro, like Big
He's
Bro program. Like, hey,
I don't
what's up,
think
bro?
I'm not talking about teaching. I think it's gonna be influence of like people gonna want to attach their name to his brand, and he might influence talent to probably come over there.
I think
Like, it's like magic.
Man, I just feel like any
White magic.
You gotta have a good man. You gotta have a winning
With the
mentality.
Dodgers
though.
and the Commanders.
Yeah, he's trying to be white magic. I like
and
it.
Fridays and 24-hour fitness.
I think he can help us.
Movie theaters and bikes.
White magic.
You want to get back to the picks, man? You know, I'm bad.
I'm just saying, man. I think you should be more optimistic about that. If you get a quarterback, you got a good vision. You feel I think you overthinking it.
To be clear, like I said,
you got to be a little optimistic, D-Lou.
No.
Going on at the moment right now.
I ain't a Raiders fan.
To be clear. So look, one of. Let's just be honest. We're gonna look at it like this. All right. One of his biggest issues last year was that he didn't. Watch this. One of his biggest issues last year was that he didn't have a great line, right? He was taking a lot of hits and stuff like that. Even this season, the line was kind of suspect. He was talking about Shedeur. He was taking a lot of hits. The issue was not him being really that mobile. He definitely plays a great game and wins games. Not taking nothing away from Shedeur. I'm just saying, like, he's a pocket passing quarterback. He's not his dad. He's not about to just take off and running. And at the end of the day, you bring him into the league and give him a line that's doing the same shit that his line was doing in college. Like, what you think gonna happen? We're gonna still be the same Raiders, bro. I like, to Ken's point, a lot of times I'm just like, hey, whatever's in the best interest for the team. Like, Raider fans want to see wins, bro. We don't want to keep rebuilding and shit. Like, we want to keep on like, all right, man, we're going to draft a guy and then we're going to build with him for 5 seasons and then we're going to win. Like, fuck all that, bro.
I feel you, but that's
every game, bro.
I'm giving bro a shot.
I agree with you.
I'm giving bro a shot. D-Lou ain't giving nobody a shot.
That nigga balling right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? We could have went and picked up we could have picked up Justin Fields, nigga, and we just let that nigga go to the the Steelers, and we let Russell Wilson. It's like, nigga.
Do y'all
but
feel like
say it like
Justin
this.
Fields was a steal, bro.
Do you feel like you guys got enough talent?
Hypothetical situation.
Do y'all feel like y'all got enough talent? Just
not right now.
Nah, now the talent we need.
I think we did.
Rebuild. I'm saying it is what it is.
The defense is good. Shit, to me, you know what I'm saying. Defense is
really
good.
O-line's been a little porous, but situation right here. All right, say we do get Shedeur. We let him sit under a quarterback for like most of the season, if not all the season. He gains probably 15 pounds coming next season. You wouldn't want to get that a shot, bro.
Hell no. Him gaining 15 pounds?
Or 10 pounds. Like, just something that just like,
okay, let me get
closer to
Yeah, I don't want him to get no bigger.
I'm not talking like you got, you know what I mean? Look at Pat. Pat kind of.
I know what you mean. You're saying as far as like taking hits,
like it's just
like, his durability, like just for him to be able to get up off of.
I'm giving with the quarterback.
You gonna get hurt.
But with the quarterbacks we got, I'm giving shit.
Ben wasn't.
I think he got talent.
Big Ben got hurt like 2-3 times in his career.
He played.
You gotta get your reps.
Hurt his neck. He was out. Hurt his leg. Like,
yeah.
It's football.
I know what you're saying though, Cuzzo. I know what you're saying.
Tough.
At the end of the day, whoever the Raiders get, I'm riding with them. Period. I'm optimistic about whoever we got. I was optimistic about Gardner Minshew. Cousin sent me the text like, you remember that? You like, hey, it's Minshew time. I'm like, let's go. Let's do it. All right. Yeah.
That was hilarious. That shit went out like a light switch.
Y'all some real fans, man. That's
all
I'm doing.
No, but honestly, like the defense isn't too bad. Like, I won't say that we great. It's just that we on the field a lot because we don't have like the offense. Not like we got a run game. It's not like we got a pass game. So it's like it's putting a lot on the defense because we've had really good games the past. I'll say 2 weeks. I won't say 3. The past 2 weeks on defense, we had a lot of highlights. We got picks, got forced fumbles. We did a lot of got a lot of stops on a like 3 and outs or whatever. But it's like, and then it turns to nothing on offense, and you right back on the field in like a minute, like 2 minutes. So it's like, oh shit. Hey,
real quick. I'm asking this question real quick. Hog, I know you wanted to say some answers real quick. Just quick fire response. So at this point, do you guys, and I'm not implying anything by this question, do you guys think that Shedeur is actually a first round pick?
Without doubt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie, I ain't did no research or no film, but what they say, he a first round pick, so I'm gonna say he is.
Yeah.
I watch the games.
He's a good quarterback, bro. He's a really good quarterback.
And he can throw the ball.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you hate him because he black. If he was black, if he was white, you'd be all in. If he was white, couldn't run,
on that Josh
you'd be
Allen.
loving him.
Josh
If he was white and he couldn't run, you'd be possibly. He's like, yeah, he gonna be the next Tom Brady. We got Tom Brady there. Y'all hyped up right now, man.
Anyways, man, you know what I'm saying? The response for that is that's nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I'm a realist because it ain't like I got on here and said Patrick Mahomes is trash or Lamar Jackson suck. I just gave CJ Stroud his flowers. I said we could have got Justin Fields, nigga. He black. I'm just saying, like, I like black quarterbacks too, nigga. I just said I want the Raiders to draft a mobile quarterback. So I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out where. I'm trying to figure out what point did I say that I was hitting on the nigga, and I just said mobile. And I just who
Shedeur. He's as mobile as the NFL really wants a black quarterback.
Yeah, that statement is true.
And I would say he's
but that don't mean he mobile.
I mean, but you want certain.
Yeah. Wait. The quarterback with the most touchdowns right now. It's not mobile at all. Sam Darnold. You got Jared Goff up there with like 12 picks, not mobile. You got Joe Burrow up there. I just saw the list.
So you said Jared Goff. You said Gerald Goff. You said Jared Goff. You said Sam Darnold.
Touchdowns, right?
And you got Joe at Cincinnati. He up there in touchdowns.
So look.
Mahomes on the list too. Mahomes got 10. The top right now is Sam with 15. What I'm saying is, it's a lot of ways to get this shit done.
Okay.
Mahomes has won the most Super Bowls in the last 5 years. But it's been a lot of we've seen the games.
This is my rebuttal to that.
So you can win. You ain't gotta be extremely mobile.
You're right.
You're right. Move in the pocket.
Nah, go ahead, man.
That boy D-Lou relentless today, man.
This my response to that. I'm gonna wait till Birdman. I'm gonna wait till he come back.
Go ahead. No, I'm gonna cook you right now because I think your response is all driven on the brand of the family. Like I think like Shedeur does come with a lot of other baggage that isn't on. Real quick, Shedeur does come with a lot of other baggage that isn't necessarily on the skill side. His skills may not jump off the books like a Caleb would, but it's like he really ain't that fucking far down like from like that kind of skill set. He got a little. Whatever your chemical X, like your little secret sauce. He got some little secret sauce to him that don't come from baseball. And typically it'd be the baseball hybrid players that got that little twitch in them. It's like, oh, they got a little something else in them as a quarterback. So he got something else in them that ain't just like just on the page. He got that ball, he got that dog in him.
This is what I'm gonna say to that.
No, go ahead.
First of all, I just saw that nigga Joe Burrow just break for like a 60-yard touchdown.
Yeah,
talk about mobile. That nigga just broke for like a 60-yard touchdown this past week.
That's what I'm saying. He's mobile, but he's not mobile.
Jared Goff got one of the best offensive lines in the league right now.
You don't see
they running game is ridiculous. They took Devin Singletary from the Chicago Bears, who wasn't doing shit, and that motherfucker is balling now because he running behind a good offensive line now. Sam Darnold got a good offensive line.
So what do you think would happen if you gave a quarterback like?
All I was saying, I wasn't taking nothing from Shedeur. I'm just saying at the end of the day, it ain't like we got.
I couldn't tell.
I agree.
Look. The best part about these, the best part about these is when we post this shit, we all get to watch it again, and y'all gonna see. I never hated on a nigga.
No, I never said you did, but I'm saying is this, D, and we saying the same thing.
There's a specific practice.
Shedeur will probably be will probably look 10 times.
I ain't even tripping on Shedeur. I just like I don't think he our guy. That's it.
No, I agree. I don't want him.
Who's our guy then, D-Luke?
I don't
know. I told you I wouldn't mind trying to figure out. I was really excited about Justin Fields being on the market.
Are you a gambling man?
The reason I don't think Justin
not no more, nigga. We've been Raider fans for
draft picks are a roll of the dice, bro. Like we
should have kept Derek Carr and gamble with him.
This is the problem. It don't matter what quarterback.
I'm gonna take my ball and go home.
For real, listen. It don't matter what quarterback you put on the Raiders right now. We don't have an offensive line that's good enough, and we don't have a run game that's good enough.
Shit, if we got Lamar Jackson, I'll bet that changed shit.
What Lamar Jackson got the best right now? They looking good, and I said they got to do one thing.
Lamar still look like he still look his same. He been that nigga. He been doing the same shit for like the last 4 or 5 years.
We ain't never gonna see another
but they've
Lamar
always
Jackson.
been able to run the ball.
We
And
seen
they
him
got a
when that's
great
close to
defense.
him though.
And has the Ravens defense ever been sorry?
Bro, when the last time Washington been in a conversation?
They running the ball too.
That's my point.
You have to run the
They
ball and
still
have an offensive
passes.
line.
You can run the ball.
So this is the thing about
without offensive
in
line.
today's league, though.
Bruh.
I feel like, and the same thing that's happening in the NBA. You know, the NBA went away from when small ball, big wings.
Running games are coming back.
Yeah,
Now
quarterback's part
centers
of
is
them.
coming back, and centers is in the NBA now, and the run game.
Even Patrick Mahomes run a lot.
Yeah, and guess what? They actually do have a run game when they need to.
Jalen Hurts run a lot.
They have a run game. They had one since he's been there.
Even Brock
Miles
Purdy
Sanders
now.
and Scott and the other dude was running the ball. Ain't you an Eagles fan? Have they always run the ball?
There was a top running game.
Exactly.
They always got mobile quarterbacks.
Teams that go to listen, Joe Mixon, Cincinnati, they went to Super Bowl. They had a good running game.
Mm-hmm.
Like
a mobile quarterback does help your run game.
Can go.
You got to account for him.
That's all I'm saying.
I agree, but I think people want more to quarterback. I think
you want a mobile
quarterbacks are exciting and they create opportunities because niggas, when you take off and you constantly taking off, that bring the defenders up. They be like, all right, we can't just keep running back here with this nigga. He getting 25 yards a play. Now we gotta play some man.
But see,
now we gotta play some zone.
I'm just saying like this. You was talking about what you as a player when you was talking about Devontae Smith staying. Like sometimes it's cool as a player, you just gotta work at Devontae Adams working out and working within that team aspect. It kind of going back to as a coach, you gotta work with the players that you got.
Yeah, that's what Antonio Pierce is doing.
If you ain't got a mobile quarterback, you gotta gear. Or you got a pocket pass. You gotta gear the offense for the players that you got.
My thing is, I get it. The trade clause is November 5th, but like you go out on injury when your team is 2-2 because you tired of this shit.
And he back running routes at practice. I saw him.
Come on, bro. It's like, come on, bro. Like
at practice.
You tired of this shit? Like we 2-2, niggas. We 4 games in the season and you quit on the team. Was you bought in?
You don't know what it's like I'm just saying you don't know what's happening in the locker room, bro.
Create opportunities. He just wanted to go because he probably was pissed off because they traded Derek Carr. That's what a lot of people think it is. You know, that they felt like the Raiders was like, they kind of did him dirt. But you know what I'm saying? He still stayed with them and still was excited and all of that. When we drafted Gardner Minshew, when we picked up Gardner Minshew, I knew Devontae Adams was gone.
Y'all got a history of this though. You got a history.
I knew he was out of there.
Because it happened with Moss.
Man, Randy Moss didn't even play with us like that. He did Randy Moss. He failed the drug test and he was injured when he came to the Raiders
the whole season.
And it happened
but he was supposed to be there for 2 years.
And it happened to my boy, man. I know he went crazy though, so I give y'all a pass.
Who?
Antonio Brown, man.
He went crazy with the Bucks.
I'm just saying, man.
He went crazy with the Bucks. He won the nicest wide receiver.
I'm just saying, man.
He probably number one.
You got Max Crosby side-eyeing niggas on the sideline. I'm just saying, when you see everybody side-eyeing,
Max, man, that's a Raider for you. That's a Raider.
When you got a whole team side-eyeing each other, side-eyeing niggas and coaches and whatever it may be.
Max is not like that. Max is optimistic. He pumped the players up. Gardner Minshew threw a pick and had his head down. Max went over there and told him, hey, the game ain't over. We still got this. Let's do this shit. If it wasn't, man, Max Crosby is a major contributor to the Raiders' success. And dog, we need more players like Max Crosby because he's happy to be a Raider.
I feel
he wants to be there. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm saying is like, bro, whoever we get, whoever it is, it ain't about race. You know what I'm saying? Whoever we get, man, I just hope that they excited about that opportunity that Ken is talking about. To come into it. Oh yeah, he wanted to be a Raider.
He loves Raiders, man.
He absolutely did. Absolutely.
Josh Jacobs
shipped him off, man.
I don't know about Josh Jacobs.
No, they wanted to be. Hey, but you know what? Talk money.
That's a fact.
With Josh Jacobs, he end up getting paid? He got paid $8 million, right? His contract might have been like $8 million.
I don't know what it is.
It's pretty good for today's running back.
Didn't we want to match the contract?
But it's business how you.
And he came out with a statement like, "Why would I take a pay cut to lose?" Like,
but he young dude too. Like,
hey, that's facts though. Why take a pay cut to lose?
Because you know why? At the end of the season last year, when we ended up firing Josh McDaniels, we turned the season around. We finished 8-9. You know what I'm saying? With AOC, who was the quarterback, we could have continued to develop him. We would have still had Josh Jacobs. We would have still had Devontae Adams. We got a great defense. We could have went into this season with a good team. Shit, we lost to the Chargers. They ain't that great, bro. Like, we should have won that game. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should have beat the dog shit out the Panthers. But you just got a bunch of people that don't want to play. Huh?
What's the Chargers record now?
Shit, I don't even know.
What you think it is then?
I think at the end of the day, man,
why
the Raiders
attitudes is bad, man.
It ain't even about that.
I think it's the O-line. Like I definitely want to say
I'm just saying like this.
It's not just the buy-in, bro. Like, cause it's like AP is not like a bad brand to buy in, especially when you're a young team or not a young team, just a team that don't have a identity completely to the whole league. Like AP is not a bad brand to buy in. I think it's just the O-line kind of made it difficult, and with that, it made it like they need quarterbacks that need to develop. So it's a lot of dysfunction on the O side. It ain't really a whole bunch of cohesiveness. Even with Devontae, it wasn't no cohesive.
Y'all got did y'all get a new OC?
I want to say we
got the Bears OC, Luke Getsy, whatever.
Yes.
And
why would y'all do that?
Because they do stay. It's the problem is
we're supposed to get the Redskins.
Don't think properly. Everything else is in shambles. You go get an offensive coordinator from a team like the Bears that had Justin Fields and was terrible, and then you go ahead and get that same guy that just was shit.
Yeah, I don't see how that didn't make no sense, man.
Take a page out of Houston book. Let's go get
somebody that's successful,
coordinator that's successful like D'Amico.
We bought some other guys too.
I had some Raider talk with Charles, and because I ain't gonna lie, I'm not happy with Sirianni, the Eagles coach. Because I kind of feel the way y'all was talking about Robert Saleh. It's just like, what do you do? I just be confused. I just like, what do you do here? It's integral to the team. Like, what do you bring? Yeah. But I just feel like this. I feel like, man, and it is cutthroat to a degree in the NFL and in college for coaches. But I just feel like, man, I think they gotta get even more grimier on the coach side of things. Like,
no, seriously,
it don't take that long to know if you got it back. Just like it don't take that long to know if the player ain't got it or not. It don't take that long to know if the coach ain't got it.
But it's politics, man. You pay a guy, you gotta play him.
Motherfucker out of there, bro.
You pay him, you gotta play him, and it's just kind of like that's what I'm saying. It go back to the Devontae Adams trade. It's like, bro, we gotta remember this shit's still a business. Like. They want ratings too. So it's like, hey, you know what? Like, I remember I said I brought this to one of y'all attention. I remember when they blocked Chris Paul from going to the Lakers or something. And that was like the weird. I still don't understand what that was about. Like, I was just like, how you block a team that's trying to acquire a player from going to that team because you feel like that team gonna be too good or some shit like that.
The NBA owned that team because it was during Katrina or whatever.
Yeah,
and the owner was selling it or whatever, but the NBA owned that team at the time. So when Chris Paul was trying to leave, the GM was just doing his thing. He was like, "All right, I'm doing what's best for the team. I'm gonna make this Lakers trade." But then once the trade was announced, the NBA owners, the other owners, called the commissioner. Was like, "Nah."
Yeah.
And so that's what happened. So
that's crazy. Now, do that sound like that's just crazy? Like how they get to interfere with that kind of shit?
Because technically they own the team. They are
they
are the NBA.
Yeah, ain't nobody.
Commissioners own the team.
It wasn't like it wasn't no Jerry Buss
everybody
out there
owned the team.
And
everybody had a say, and they was just saying. And I get the logic behind it. Their thing was like they should tank. That's the best thing for them to do was to tank.
Yeah.
Rebrand, get a new star player. If they would have made that Lakers deal, they would have been a better team. Overall, they'd been a better team, and they probably would have made the playoffs. But it's like, well, they not gonna be a championship contender or whatever. So that was the logic behind it.
Let's get back to the picks, man, so we can shift gears, man.
Yeah.
We got the Chiefs and they playing at San Fran. Who y'all got?
San Fran.
No, Chiefs. I don't even think Debo playing this week either. I got the Chiefs.
I'm leaving the Niners, man.
Jets, they playing. The Jets playing against Pittsburgh at Pittsburgh. I got the Jets.
I got the Jets.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Jets at Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I got the Steelers.
Pittsburgh.
Okay. We got a double header on Monday night. We got Baltimore playing at Tampa Bay.
Man, Tampa been all right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Ravens.
I'm gonna go with Ravens.
Ravens. Lock game again this week.
It's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay.
I'm gonna watch though. It should be good.
I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay.
That boy Baker definitely lighting up that scoreboard.
I'm saying they sleepers right now.
That's a pick 'em.
They one of the hottest teams in the league.
No. I'm just saying, like, even when the Lions was going on they run, I think a lot of people didn't realize. Like, there's people that don't know that Baker Mayfield doing his thing right now. I guarantee you.
NFC South been a lot better than people thought they were.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's my point. Is like you don't really even pay attention to, like, I haven't watched one Bucks game this year, and I got NFL package.
And
I watched a couple when they played the Falcons.
They were even bad, bro.
That was a good game. That was a Thursday night.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds like won the last minute.
That was a game he threw 500 yards.
500. And then the last game is the Who Cares game of the week. The Los Angeles Chargers playing against the Arizona Cardinals, man. I'm going with the Cardinals just because I don't like the Chargers.
I got Cardinals.
We'll go Chargers, man. J.K. Dobbins is a problem, even though I'm not a fan of him.
Playing with a great coach, man.
Yeah. No, he's playing with a good coach, and hopefully he's doing good. Like
coaching matters, man.
He had a little health issue or something, so hopefully he's good. But no, coaching does matter. OCs matter. You know, having that oneness and all that matters. That's why, like what Tech was saying about the Jets and them not having a coach, like. I think having, like, I feel like football, one of them games, you just got to have that extra eye out there. You got to have that perspective, not just the 11. And it's like, if you don't got that oneness, it's tough.
Hey, man, that's sports talk, man. We're going to shift gears here, man. Topic was brought to me. One of the hosts wanted to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?